Okay, let's be honest. The marketing world is absolutely drowning in AI hype right now. Every single tool out there is promising to automate, well, everything and solve all your problems overnight. But what's the actual reality behind all the buzzwords? So today, we're going to cut through all that noise and find a practical, actionable framework for using AI without losing your soul in the process.
And yeah, there's a serious problem brewing. The way most brands are just rushing to implement AI, it isn't just misguided, it's actually creating this whole new category of really, really bad marketing. And I bet you've already seen it out in the wild. And these right here, these are the symptoms. We're seeing this massive flood of generic, completely uninspired content. Our social media feeds are just filled with posts that feel like they were written by a robot because, well, they were. It's all about chasing these vanity metrics that mean absolutely nothing to a real person.
Now, people are calling this AI marketing, but you know what? Let's call it what it really is. AI slop. It's bland, it's generic, and it is polluting our digital world. Look, if your entire AI strategy is just to create more of this stuff but faster, you're on a fast track to becoming completely irrelevant. So, here it is. This is the crucial mindset shift you have to make. AI is not a magic wand. It's a power tool. And just like any power tool, it's totally useless or, even dangerous without a skilled human operator who knows how to guide it. So, this really boils down to one fundamental choice every single marketer has to make right now. Are you optimizing for robots? Just chasing metrics and automating tasks to pump out generic info? Or are you using AI to connect with actual people, building real relationships, delivering new insights, and augmenting your team's creativity? That is the core conflict. Okay, so how do we make sure we choose the right path? Well, the source for this explainer proposes a refreshingly simple framework. Seriously, you can forget all the complex models and the buzzwords. Your entire AI integration can stand on just three simple pillars, the three A's. And those three pillars are Augment, Analyze, and Authenticate. That's it. This is our roadmap. So let's break down exactly what each of these means and how you can actually put them into practice, like tomorrow. First up, pillar number one, Augment. And the goal here could not be simpler. You want to enhance human creativity, not replace it. This has to be the non-negotiable first rule of using AI responsibly. So what does Augment actually mean in practice? I want you to think of it this way. AI is your new, incredibly fast intern. It can handle all the grunt work, the initial research, the terrible first drafts, but it is not your creative director. It doesn't have your unique taste, your years of experience, or your specific point of view. And here's how this looks in the real world. You use AI to write, say, 5 different email subject lines, just to spark one great idea of your own. You use it to generate a few visual concepts when you're hitting a creative block, then you hand those concepts off to a human designer to make them great. You use it to scale personalized intros for your emails, but you always have a human add that final authentic touch. All right, here is your first action item. This week, I'm challenging you to pick one, just one, creative task that you absolutely dread doing. Use an AI tool to generate the rough draft. Then, you spend your valuable energy on the part that really matters, refining it, adding your voice, and injecting that human emotion that AI simply cannot fake. All right, let's move on to our second pillar, which builds right on top of the first. Pillar number 2 is Analyze. This is all about using AI's unique strength to find that one valuable signal hidden in all the noise of your data. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. Humans are just terrible at spotting patterns in massive data sets. Our brains are not wired for it. But AI? It was literally built for this. This is where AI truly shines and can give you an almost unfair advantage over the competition. So for example, instead of just looking at basic demographics, AI can analyze actual customer behavior to cluster your audience into these really meaningful microsegments. You can see not just who your customers are, but how they actually act, identifying your super engaged users, people who always abandon their carts, repeat buyers, you name it, and all with incredible precision. So in practice, this means you can use AI to predict which content topics are going to perform best before you even write a single word. Or imagine feeding it thousands of your customer support tickets and having it tell you the real root cause of why people are churning. It's all about finding the why behind the numbers. Okay, here's your next action step. I want you to stop staring at spreadsheets. Feed your customer data or your campaign analytics into an AI tool and just ask it one simple question. What is the one hidden pattern here that I am missing? And then, whatever it tells you, Act on that insight. And that brings us to our final and maybe the most important pillar of all, authenticate. In a world that is about to be flooded with AI content, you have to make sure everything you create has a clear, undeniable human stamp of approval on it. And here's the bottom line. As we all start sinking into that cesspool of AI-generated slop we talked about, authenticity becomes your most valuable asset. Trust is the new currency. Your audience is going to be desperate for a real signal in all that noise, and your job is to be that signal. So how do you actually do it? Well, you lead with the things that AI just can't replicate. Publish your own original research and data. Show your face in videos and on podcasts. Don't be afraid to inject a strong human opinion and actually take a stand on something. Share personal stories and really detailed case studies that are uniquely yours. And here it is. This is the ultimate litmus test. For every single piece of content you plan to create, from now on, I want you to ask yourself this one simple question. Could an AI have written this exactly? So, here's your final action item. If the answer to that question is yes, you've got two choices. Either scrap it entirely or pivot it. Find a way to inject a personal story, a controversial take, or your own unique data, something that only you, a human, can possibly add. All right, we've covered the three pillars: augment, analyze, and authenticate. Now let's wrap all of this up by putting the entire framework to work with a super clear action plan you can start on today. Here it is, in 3 simple steps. First, appoint one person on your team to be the official AI augmenter. Their job is to find new ways to enhance creativity. Second, commit to running one deep analysis with an AI tool this month to find one hidden insight. And third, be ruthless. Find one generic piece of content on your calendar and kill it. Replace it with something truly authentic. Because at the end of the day, the future of marketing isn't about human versus AI. It's about human with AI. The marketers who are going to win are the ones who use this incredible power tool to handle the scale and the data, freeing themselves up to focus on the one thing that will always, always matter most: building genuine human connections.